one shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now it's Burrow. Forced, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Able to slither by. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also have both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. 2nd down, and again it's Davis-Price. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, these two teams met in Kansas City earlier this season with the Chiefs winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up past the 30. He'll drop to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. To the right side, this is Taylor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Instead of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another second down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays second down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a first down before they have to start their downs over again.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They'll run here with Taylor. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jonathan Taylor, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And the drive starts with a completion, left side. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Burrow will throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Williams. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14 to 3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the... And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get the challenge. Did he keep those feet in the bag? So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact. But he couldn't hang on. 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. He'll look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw here. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown! Deshaun Jackson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 14 yards that time for number 14. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That ball caught by Campbell. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Burrow looking to pass. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far in 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A CD that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Davis Price will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
From the 38, Burrow. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now Burrow. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to the top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. A give for Taylor running right side. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time. Looking to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon...
Now Burrow loses the football. Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Taylor again. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The offense on third down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He'll look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. On the handoff, Taylor. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. Now back to throw. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. This one from 35 yards away. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 104 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They run once more with Taylor. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now a give to Taylor. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Taylor. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A nickel sack defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.